Recording in progress.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Everyone is able to hear me? You got actually any new Google Classroom link? So did you get Google Classroom new link? Muhammad Awais, I can see only Muhammad Awais. Okay, you got the Google Classroom link? Because I got a new Google Classroom link. See, this is the one I got. See, I got, this is the link. See, I got, this is the link. See, I sent to everyone. See, you're able to access the link. See if you're able to access this link. So you're able to access all this link. Okay, I think not sure. I think. Okay, then let me check. I think because I can see I am not able to see any students also joined here. But you are able to access the world link. Just tell. Are you able to access world link? Are you able to access world link? Okay, fine, no problem. All right, then. Yeah, just 1 minute. Huh? All right, then. Let me share my screen. You are not able to access the world one. Or you're not able to access. I don't know why actually. Now I got this link. See, I can see my name here. And only one student I am able to see, Muhammad Owais. Who is this person? He's in this classroom. Gold is still up and running. Okay, no problem. What I'll be doing is today I'll be explaining this log levels. So let me tell you about various types of log levels. Yeah, this is the new link. I'm just sending you everyone. Just see everyone is able to access. So what are the various types of log levels? So we have trace, debug, info, warn, error, pattern. Okay. So trace and debug are similar to info. Okay. Trace is more granular level. More granular level. Granular level of information. Okay. Debug is less granular. Granular level than trace, but more granular than info. And this is used for debugging purpose. So trace and debug are similar to info. Trace is more granular level of information. Debug is less granular than trace, but more granular than info and is used for debugging purpose. Okay. See, for example, I'll just tell you, for example, I have a class A. Okay, I have class A. So in this class A, I have some method called main method. So I have log.info in main method. Okay, then I'm calling a method one. Okay, passing some parameters 10, 15. Okay. Now what I'll do, I have a method now. Int x comma int y. Now I will say int c equal to x into y plus 2, something like this. Now I'll say log.debug. I'll say like this, x is multiplied by y and added to 2. Like this. So I can say like this. So if you see here, okay, and the result is assigned to C. See, actually, if you see here, info will give just a basic message that it is telling that it is in main method. That's all. But debug is giving a detailed message what this is doing completely. Like x is multiplied by y and added to 2, and the result is assigned to C. So if you want to log these kind of detailed messages, okay. So if I want to log these kind of detailed messages, we go with the debug. Just 1 minute, I'm getting one call. Yeah. Sorry, I got one call actually. So if you need to log these kind of details messages, we can go with debug. If you need to log only the basic messages, we can go with info. If you need to log each and every message step by step, like what is happening, the flow completely, then we can go with trace. Okay, if you need to log each and every message step by step, like what is happening, the flow completely, then we can go with the trace. Right? So basically trace means like we can validate how the input is coming. We can log everything. In trace, we can log the input, the calculation, and output. See, basically, if you take debug, see, info is very high level message. Debug is somewhat detailed message, and trace is still more detailed message. Okay. So info is high level, logging high level messages, high level information. Okay. Next, debug is logging detailed message about the logic, calculation, etc. And trace is still more. Okay. So trace is still more detailed logging message than debug. Okay, for example, in this example, if you say, I'll say log.info, just I'm telling in main method. That's a high level, that's all. In debug, I'm just giving somewhat detailed message like x is multiplied by y added to 2. See why I'm doing, when I run this program, I can get these logs, and just by seeing the logs, I can know what is the flow of the program, how this program runs. So just by seeing the log of the program, we can know how this program runs. Now, if I want to go trace means, even I can log input. Okay, like this I can log. Int x, int y. I can say log.trace x value. So I can say x value is, right? Log.trace y value is, like this. Then log.debug. I can use somewhat. So I can say now log.trace. Okay, I can now, I can give something like x and y are used for some calculations. Okay, something like this I can give. So what I'm telling is, Info is logging high level info. Debug is logging detailed message about the logic, calculation, etc. Trace is still more detailed logging message than debug. So that is what these three. Now coming to these three, warn, error, fatal. These will be leading to the exceptions. Like for example, the warn is like warn is like some warning. Okay. Say for example, this warning is not an error, right? See, warning will not cause any error or exception to the program, but it is just an indication to warn the users. Okay, to warn the user or developer or programmer. Okay. See, for example, I'll tell you one simple example. So there is a program, so that is processing some files present in a directory. Okay. There is a program that is processing some files present in a directory. So there is an if else condition. If else condition. So what is this if else condition is? Say in the if condition we check that if the directory contains minimum 10 files, then program will process these files in bulk. So else if the minimum number of files are not 10, then we give a warning message. We give a warning message that the number of files are not 10. So that means if minimum number of files present in the directory is equal to 10, then we process those files in bulk. When we say process those files means like reading those files, okay, and doing some thing after reading. So these are all called processing. So how we give a warning is we say like this: log.warn minimum number of files is not 10 to do bulk processing. So like this. So minimum number of files is not 10 to do bulk processing. Right? So this warning will give just a warning to the user, but this is not an error or anything. Fine. So this is what warning. Right? Then what is error? So error means just like in error, the program does not get shut down. Okay, only some part of the functionality. Only some part of the functionality might not get executed, but the other part of the program will still continue. Will still continue. Say for example, I have like this. Say for example, now I have class A. Now I have main method. In that I have method 1. Say method 2. Right. Then here I'll say, so method 1, something like I'll say some log.info in method 1. It's a basic information I'm logging. Then I have method 1 logic. Right. Then I'll close this. Then I'll say method 2. Then here I'll have say some log.info method 2. Right. So I'll copy just here. So method 2. And here I'll say try. I'll have one try block. Then I have a logic in try block. Suppose some error is generated here. Okay. Some error is generated. So what I'll do, I'll catch this exception. Catch exception. EX. Here I'll say log.error. Some EX dot get message. Right. So I'm giving like this. So if you see here, see, there is an error here that is coming in this try block, and it's going to the catch block, and I'm logging that exception here. But still the program is not stopped. It still runs. So still this method runs. Still this method runs. Okay, error means the program does not get shut down. Only some part of the functionality might not get executed, might not be executed, but The other part of the program will still continue. Might not be executed, but the other part of the program will still continue. So that is what error. Then what is fatal? See, fatal means, so here, that's why I'm logging here as an error, log.error. Okay. See, fatal means like the program completely gets shut down. Fatal means the program completely gets shut down. Completely gets shut down. Okay, because of JVM or server issues. Okay, because of JVM or server issues. So the program gets completely shut down. So because of JVM or server issues. Okay, see, for example, sometimes what will happen is because of some out of memory issues or some server issues, your program gets completely shut. At the time, we can log fatal errors. Okay, see, for example, what we can do is like, for example, like this in class A. Suppose I have a main program. And we can actually write some code like whenever JVM gets shut down, suddenly, we can say runtime.get runtime dot add shutdown hook. Add shutdown hook of new runnable. Here I'll say public void run. And here I'll say log.fatal. Here I'll say application is getting shut down. Shut it down. Something like this. So, this code. So this code gets executed whenever JVM is shutting down. See, what is your JVM? JVM means whenever you are running a Java program, the program will run in the JVM. All your data will be stored in, objects will be stored in JVM. So JVM is called Java Virtual Machine. Right. Now, so whenever the program is getting shutting down, or whenever the JVM is getting shut down, now this hook gets called. And thereby, this gets printed and this is getting printed actually. It will tell that this application is getting shut down with the help of log.fatal. The difference between fatal and error is, in error, still the program runs, but you will get only errors in some part of the code. But in fatal, the complete application will be shut down. And warn means, warn is only just your logging, you are giving some indication, warning to the user. It is not an error or it is not a fatal. It is just a warning so that user will be aware, okay, I don't have the minimum number of files. This is for this example. I don't have the minimum number of files to 10 to do bulk processing. So then user will do the correct action. So these are the different types of log levels where we have seen. Tomorrow we'll continue this further. I have to join one urgent call. Any doubts till now? I have 5 more minutes time. Any doubts till now? Any questions? Everyone clear? What is trace, debug, info, warn, error, fatal? Yeah, link is not working, right? So I'll just check with them. Okay. Actually, before the class only, I got that new link. I'll check with them. What about the old link? Old link is also not working. Everyone is having doubt. See, just try this. One of your friend actually sent a message like this. See, for whom the link is working, can you paste here? I'll send to the others. See, for whom the link is. See, can you send the new link here? Okay. See, one of your friend was. Are you able to access now this? See. Okay, all right then. I think good. I think you joined the class. Okay, fine then. All right then. This is a new link, right? So then I will actually try to access. This is the link, right? But I'm not able to see the students. Yeah, now I'm able to see the students. See? Yeah, now I'm able to see the students. Can you see my screen, right? See, just send the new link. This is the link. And what is the code? Just give the code. Yeah, just give that code here. Yeah. So this is the code. Yeah, today I'll upload this. Today I'll upload all the notes. By today night, you can expect. Okay. All right then. All right then. Okay then. Thank you all. See you tomorrow then. Yeah, today I'll be uploading all the notes. All right then. Okay. I think everyone is able to join the classroom, right? Just see, I'm seeing how many students are there now. Yeah, 56 students. What about others? Join quickly. So this is the code. This is the code. And this is the link. All right then. Okay. Thank you all. See you tomorrow then. Thank you all.